When do you start training your child to think in a way that's going to be for the rest of their life? What is the age of, what is that age? When do you allow your child's opinion to matter or their perspective to matter? And a lot of people probably don't even want to hear that because not because they're not listening, but because of what they endured. See, what you endured is the problem. You gotta ask yourself, when do you start? If you want your child to get out of your house at 18, I feel like around 10, you need to start training them for the real world. They need to start learning how to make decisions. They need to start learning how to defend themselves, not physically, but mentally. And they need to learn how to be able to have a quote unquote heated conversation without it being a heated conversation. These are things that you got to start learning at an early age. But as a parent, if you want your child to be free at 18, you got to also be willing to understand that this parent thing gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna have some different kind of conversations with you versus what I had to deal with. I can't always tell you stay in the child's place because I need you to learn how to be respectful as a child.
And you gotta realize you're not just right because you're older.
But you true, but not just understand you gotta be respectful as a child, but you also got to be progressing yourself towards adulthood. And it can be done. You just can't sit there and just be disrespectful because I'm giving you the right to grow up. You still gotta respect me, but I'm teaching you the ways, and the ways that I'm teaching you is gonna teach you how to navigate through the rest of your life. You don't navigate through the rest of your life through disrespect and by jumping down people's throats. You have to be strategic in every move that you make. You gotta be calculated. You gotta think. You gotta process. You can't always jump off at the hip. Now, if you implement that way into your raising, I think that you're going to end up being able to create a young adult at the age of 18 that can leave your house and go possibly to a whole nother state. Some people go to another country and survive, and you as a parent don't really have to worry as much as you would as if that kid was in bondage for 17 and a half years, they graduated, and then they go on a fellowship 2 months later. Then you're going to be worried as hell.